How's it going, guys? So today in the Phantom Cave video, we're going to be having a look at the 14th or 13th episode in the My Collections episode series. And today is a very, very special one. We have on the mic myself and obviously everything Phantom. And so let's get into it. And as everyone knows, let's keep Phantom Caving while we're doing it. So today in today's video, we are taking a look at a couple of books actually. Couple of books. So how's it going, guys? So today on the Phantom Cave YouTube channel, we're going to be having a look at the 14th episode of the My Collections episode series. So today, you're probably wondering, what sort of videos will I be putting out in the next probably few weeks? We've got a couple interview videos coming out. We've got loads of other content coming out, so please subscribe and let's get into the video. So, today on the channel, we're having a look at a 4 classic Lee Falk recreations magazine. And it's got stories like Queen, Pearl the Perfect, Mermaids of the Mellow Straits, Treasure of the Skull Cave, and The Intruders. And obviously, cover art by Romando Filming. This been back in, I think, 2018 or 2017, somewhere in there. Yeah, 2017. That's what it says. And this series, they didn't do a lot of them, but this series was very imaginable and very engrossed in a lot of stories. Now, I think because these are sort of Italian stories, I think they may have already been like 7 or 8 stories being published that people hadn't really seen for a fairly long time. And that being, it's sort of like what you see in the Phantom's World sort of series that finished in like June or July. And so that's pretty cool to actually have something that is pretty unique in, I guess, value, and a lot of other things. So, being that it's Pearl the Perfect, it obviously takes into the fact of the old Lee Falk story, which obviously has been redone by a lot of people. Has been redone by many people in the Phantom artist community. And a lot of people like the story. I have not read the story for a while. I don't think I have read it for a while. But what it amazed me of is how much detail they put in each and every old story that is reinterpreted in the modern way, basically. And we are now looking at a start of a new Phantom adventure. So so these are obviously these are reinterpreted Lee Falk stories, plus art by Romando Filming, which is very, very good. I love his art. I'm a fan of his art I've been a fan of his art for a long time now, since I started my Phantom comic collecting career. I guess you could call it a career if you want, but his art is just the next level of some other people's art. But I'm not saying that his art is not good. He's amazing. I tell you that right now, he's amazing. And because he's Italian, yeah, he's done a lot of work for the Italian people and the Italian. see them often, but you don't really see the you see the reprints a lot often than you do with the well-known sort of comics as a original. So yeah, it's good in a retrospective that we actually new viewers of the Phantom actually get to buy them and keep them into the collection, or they actually have the replicas, they know what they're doing with them, they obviously don't get them damaged, and obviously they could be worth something. So this story is called The Intruders. I'm guessing this may be a Fratelli Sparta, maybe not, but I'm actually gonna have a look. No, it's a Charlton story. One of those short Charlton stories, I'm guessing. Yeah. Most of my Charlton stories that I actually know are actually short. What do you know? And then they also have the forum in there. Just check this out. Check this back cover out. It's so good. So good. And so now we're having a look at the second comic that we're having a look today. And the second comic obviously is the Frisco Frenzy. It's one of the irregular comics that came out on fortnightly, and it has Heart of Darkness Chapter 4 Part 1. And obviously next time we are going to be visiting this episode, next time we're going to be visiting this series, we'll actually be having a look at the 2017 issue of the Wedding Special. I think it's the 40th anniversary of the wedding. So it was back in 2017. I've actually got 2 copies of the book, being that it might be some sort of value to a lot of people. So I've got 2 copies of that book, and until we get to that point, we're focusing on this story. Obviously, this is a Scandinavian story. I love my Scandinavian stories when only if they're good. Most of them they are. Most of the Scandinavian stories, they're pretty good. I'll tell you that right now. I usually love my Scandinavian stories, but yeah, it's more to the fact that when you got Scandinavian stories in your collection, it's more to the fact that you got to appreciate them because they come from another country, they come from another language, so you got to appreciate the Scandinavian stories as like they're your own stories, so you don't want to get them damaged. One of the few things people try to do, save when they're going into a collectible shop and they see a comic damaged, they sort of don't want to buy it because it's damaged, and no one wants to buy a damaged comic because what's the value going to be in that? I guess you could restore it, but it's still... So if you would like to subscribe to the Phantom Cave YouTube channel, go down below, click that subscriber button down below, and we'll see you next time on the Phantom Cave YouTube channel. So keep on Phantom Caving and see you later.